Hi, I'm Jeremy Pollack, and you're about to watch a lesson in self-defense. Remember, our goal in this world is not to create more violence and aggression, but rather to try to create more peace and harmony whenever we can. So we're going to use these techniques only as a last resort in the preservation and defense of innocent life. Thanks for watching. Hi guys, so today we're going to do open hand or empty hand defense against the two most common empty hand attacks that we see on the streets. So this is a lot of what law enforcement learn. So what we're going to work on is called our spear position. So our spear position looks like this, okay? So basically like this. Now there's a lot of alterations on spear position, or what they call a spear position, but I like to call this position here. So my hand is up, my other hand is up. This hand is beyond 90 degrees, my fingers are splayed. This gives me a lot more strength than if I had it in from 90 degrees. So I want my arm extended beyond 90 degrees, fingers splayed. So what we're going to do is we're going to work on a tackle, which is one of the most common sort of grabbing attacks, and we're going to work on an overhand or Hail Mary strike, which is the most common punch that you'll see on the street. So the first one, the tackle, if we get into our spear position here, okay, he starts to try to tackle me. I'm just going to put my hand right in here, okay, right against his collarbone. You can go this side too, right against the collarbone, right against the clavicle. And as he continues to push, I can just let him go, just pulling him forward, okay? Really easy. And then I can do what I need to do next, jump on him or whatever. I can also, from here, if he starts to tackle, I can also grip him into some sort of takedown, okay? I like to go to the shoulder takedown, so I grip this shoulder and I pull down. We'll work on takedowns and controls on the ground in another lesson, but we're just going to work on defending against this tackle and getting this out of the way, basically. Getting his body, using his own energy to move him out of the way, okay? So I'm not going to use a lot of energy here. What he's going to do is he's going to tackle me. I'm just going to use my spear and just move aside, okay? And he goes right down. Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. Okay, so he can keep coming, and he just keep coming, and I just keep my spear. And it's very hard for him to get into me, okay? So let's work on that for our defense against tackle. Now we're going to use our spear position, our basic open hand defense position, against the Hail Mary, against the overhand strike. Okay, this is like the most common strike you'll see on the street. People just flailing like this. They don't really know how to box or kickbox or anything, so they're just overhand flailing. Okay, so they're going to do the same thing. So my hands are up, protecting. He's going to do that big overhand, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to step in. When I step in, my chin comes into my shoulder, and my other hand is high, and I stuff the punch. Okay, so even if he gets to the back of my head, it's still not very strong. And I'm stuffing the punch. Look how my arm is basically straight, okay? It's basically straight, like I'm raising my hand. And I just come on in, and it just kind of slips underneath. This is what happens, it just slips underneath. From here, I just wrap, okay? So if he's throwing big punches, I just here, okay? So let's say you're throwing big punches and you want, if you were just naturally throwing punches, right? So as soon as I get in here, I'm wrapping and I'm driving his head down with this hand, okay? So again, one more time, popping in, boom, driving his head down. Let me rotate to this side, okay? I wrap it up, I drive his head down, okay? I'm putting my weight on his head. As I do this, I'm gonna push on his head. This hand comes over and I just turn him. He automatically is gonna just drop from here. And then I've got him in a nice position to strike. Hands up, boom, one more time, automatically goes down if I do that little spinning move, and I'm in a good position to strike. I've got this one controlled, this arm controlled, and I can strike, okay? One more time, nice and slow. Boom, coming in, I'm coming here, I'm getting this hand to the clavicle, then wrapping, pushing his head down. This one comes over, spins him, and now I've got a nice strong base and a nice position to strike, okay? Drop my knee, whatever I want to do. I can come over here, get him into a control position, into an arrest position. A lot of things I can do from that position. So there you go. So that's my open hand defense, my basic open hand defense, which is a spear position, or it could also be called an open hand Muay Thai position. There's a lot of different names for it, but that's my basic open hand defense for the two most common strikes, your tackle and your overhand punch. Stay tuned for more.
Okay, we're done.